All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Houston Rockets Daily. My name is Jackson. I'm post daily Rockets content. Hit the like button, hit that sub button if you guys enjoy it. We have Let's Talk Rockets episode number 38. I'm extremely out of breath. The Rockets, 2 minutes ago, just won their fourth straight Summer League basketball game led by Mr. Cam Whitmore. We went completely off. We finished 4 0, like I said. There's a couple other teams that finished 4 0. I know Cleveland did. I think who's the other team? Utah, is it? Anyways, it doesn't matter. The Rockets will be in the Summer League playoffs, and I believe that is beginning on either Saturday or Sunday. I want to say it's Sunday. We'll fact check that today for you guys. But the Rockets, only 10 turnovers. I know that doesn't seem like a big deal, but man, they finished with 20 threes. They went 20 of 49. 40.8%. Guys, they were 3 points away from breaking or tying the Summer League record. So tonight was actually awesome. We have Shade Texan here in the chat. What is up to my man? We got Thunder legend fan OG on this channel. Karam, I didn't watch it. I actually didn't want to. Oh, damn. Well, all right. Nonetheless, man, Cam Whitmore tonight was a specimen. 26 points, 8 total steals. It was just crazy. Pretty much every single player on the Houston Rockets tonight got their bag, or they at least got somewhat of a bag. They had how many players in double digits? 4 players in double digits. Trevor Hudgens Cam Whitmore led. No, they had, oh my goodness, they had 6. I can't count. They had 6 guys in double digits, led by Cam Whitmore, followed by Trevor Hudgens. Like I said, pretty much every guy on this team got their bag tonight, or they got some type of bag. All right, Pedro says the Jazz play tomorrow. What's up, Pedro? What's up to my man Thomas Perry? Hey, back from a little vacay. Where'd you go? Sounds great. I turned off my phone. I was like, why this dude's talking? Guys, by the way, we're live here pretty much every day. But hit the like button, try and get some new Rocket fans, NBA fans in these chats. Once again, really trying to hammer these home. It's available on Spotify. It's available on Apple Podcasts. If you want to, go back and listen to them, the link's always down below, or type in Let's Talk Rockets on those streaming platforms. We're so close to 100 total plays, which is crazy. They've been booming all week. It's been booming. So I appreciate you guys so much building the pod up. Hudgens play well. Trev did play well. 23 points, plus minus, plus 22. Good game from Trevor Hudgens. I would imagine he gets one of the 2 ways. I would also think Darius Days and Matthew Mayer are going to be right there as well. I would say all 3 of those are worthy candidates, and we have a couple of spots for them. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Oh, it's funny. I keep watching Trailer Park Boys. I've been watching a lot more episodes recently. Love that show so much. The Rockets are the best team right now. Cleveland got a nice win tonight against the Chicago Bulls, but this was just domination. I mean, there were brief periods where Golden State not even really came back, but they were, kind of beginning a comeback of sorts. Houston was just feeling it. They were killing it. What's up, Derek? We have a really good Summer League squad. Any idea when the regular season schedule drops? I actually have no idea, Pedro. Sorry. But we do have a really solid Summer League squad. Let me pull this up for you guys. Then we'll head on over to some other bits of content. But I hate the interface for NBA.com. For our audio listeners, we have the box score pulled up. 18 points from Jermaine Samuels Jr. Once again, 26 points from Cam Whitmore. Just really showcasing his athleticism, his defensive potential. Obviously, with 8 steals, this man almost had a double-double with steals. It's insane. What Scott's saying here, can Cam win Summer League MVP if he closes strong? I don't have the statistics on who's leading what right now on me. I mean, if we win, he has to win MVP, right? He did not have a great third game. He didn't have a good efficient first game at all. He didn't have a great third game. Sorry, he had a good second game. The stats, I'm sure, are there, but that's a great question because if we win it all, who's winning MVP? It can't be Tari Eason or the obvious Jabari Smith Jr., who only played 2 games for us, right? It couldn't have been, though. The playoffs, I suppose, will, or the 2 playoff games, possibly the 2 playoff games, or at least one of them. You win it, you win the Summer League championship. We'll go from there. 2 games is a lot of games for a lot of things to happen, i.e., everyone feasted tonight. Everyone feasted tonight. I'm loving these guys like Matthew Mayer. Really like it. I like the shooting ability because Houston, we know we really need it. So, yeah. This is the greatest Summer League team of all time. Hector, if Jabari Smith Jr. and Tari Eason were still on this roster, they would certainly be one of the best I could think of off the top of my head. We were just on the NBA show. We were just earlier this week, we were looking at the Bulls 2016 Summer League roster, and it was not good. It was not good. Jerian Grant had a great game for us, had a great championship game for us. All right, Scott's wondering, how do you feel about his shot? He certainly doesn't lack confidence. He definitely doesn't. Cam Whitmore can shoot, man. I love it. What was it? It was the second game where he started it off dunk, and then had a 3 a couple of possessions later. There was one from way downtown in that game that he took. But he's a shoot. He can shoot. He can definitely shoot. He can definitely score. And, the efficiency I know hasn't been crazy for Cam Whitmore from the field nor downtown. I mean, I'm sure tonight averaged out his from the field, but downtown it's been relatively inconsistent. I mean, this is kind of what you would expect from a kid who just turned 19 last week. 1 week ago, Cam Whitmore turned 19, which is just insane. So McGee, bro, has a quick release. Love his name too, Fletcher McGee. Just kind of rolls off the tongue there. 8 points. He was the only player. Fletcher was the only player tonight who didn't hit double digits. Damn. So there's that. I'm going to try and find some statistics here of what Cam Whitmore is averaging. But there's a reason why he was projected to go in the top 5. I mean, I think most people would say undisputed he was going to be top 10. Then obviously he wasn't. Don't forget, we have Amin Thompson. I forgot about him for a brief second when I was talking about our loaded Summer League roster. Totally forgot about Amin Thompson in his first game for us. So our Summer League roster is Amin Thompson, Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason. Those are 4 NBA level players right there. So, guys, we got 35 people in here. Hit the like button. Hit that sub button. If you ever want to listen to these on streaming platforms, the link is down below. Still trying to figure. 8 steals was tied for the Summer League record, by the way. And once again, the Rockets were 3 points away from the Summer League record of 121. And they didn't take a shot on the last possession. It was a blowout. Blew out Golden State tonight. They had a tough Summer League. They went 0-4. And, yeah, they took the turnover call. So they didn't take a shot. Is the West that tough? The West is that tough just because there's so much talent in the West. Maybe the top is a little bit up for – I don't want to discredit Denver and what Denver just did, but, you kind of get – there's a lot of talent on that Western Conference. So making the play-in is going to be a fun season. Harden to the Clippers that'd be wild. I don't know how they would do that without giving up somebody. So, I would imagine it would be Paul George. It's crazy. Tied for the Summer League record. I'm trying to find some clips here. Cam Whitmore, though, can play. Tied it. That is crazy. Yeah, you can see here on the screen, Trevor Hudgens. It's a little actually difficult to read on the screen. 23 points, 11 assists, 2 turnovers. He went 6 of 14 from downtown. Ridiculous, 43%. 8 of 20 from the field. He was just feeling himself from downtown. Trevor Hudgens had a great game tonight. And I believe he was on our roster last year in the Summer League. I can't remember for some reason how we did in the Summer League. Let's just look into that. 2023 Rockets Summer League. Who won it? Oh, I can't remember. Anyone remember? All right, how the Rockets fared at 2022 Summer League. 2-3. But it should be noted they were 2-1 with a complete roster. Oh, that's right. Jacob got shut down. The difference a year can make. 1 year ago, Josh Christopher was the Rockets' leading scorer in Summer League, and now he's not even on the roster. Daisha Nix shot well. That's right. All right, 2-3. No Usman Garuba. That's right. He is, yeah. Trevor Hudgens, a great G League guy for us. Could there be something there? Maybe. Let's look at Trevor. Let's do a little live. These guys are playing for spots. 4 years old. Our G League team has just been so solid. It's just been so solid. Northwest Missouri State. Holy cow. That is nuts. That is not easy to find his statistics at all. Season highs, career go. Trevor Hudgens at college. Final season, 23 points a night, 4.3 assists. Cool. All right. So it does suck that Amon Thompson went down with injury. Only got one game from him. Jabari Smith Jr. feasting, just the clear Summer League MVP, and the unfortunate shutdown. Tari Eason right there behind him, but I guess we'll have to wait a day to see who Houston's going to be playing. Most likely, are the Jazz on right now? Somebody said the Jazz are playing tomorrow. It's Wolves. Wolves Blazers is on right now on ESPN2 was the game, I believe. That's really it for today, folks. Unless anybody's got something they want to say. As always, hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Rockets content. We got through 2 streams today. Let me just check Twitter. If you guys ever want to go follow the Let's Talk Rockets Twitter, feel free to do that. Link's always in the bio on these. Here's my Twitter. Cam Whitmore just went off for 26 points, 8 steals. I actually don't follow like any Rockets accounts. Would have biased Houston. Pick 20. What's that? Medical condition? I don't really want to call Cam Whitmore medical condition. It just feels kind of shitty. But if he endorses it, I'm all in. All right. We'll wait for some statistics tomorrow. I like just having fun statistics ready to go to talk about. But yeah, that's it for today. We had 2 streams today. Once again, available Apple, Spotify, Twitter's down below. All the links are down below. But we'll see you back at it tomorrow. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Peace. Dylan Brooks isn't gonna ruin the vibes. We just got a question here from Kobe. I haven't actually tuned into Summer League. How are the boys doing? The boys are doing great. 4-0 headed into the playoffs. Cam Whitmore. The Rockets as a team, 3 points away from the Summer League single game record. Cam Whitmore, 8 steals tonight. Jabari Smith Jr., Summer League MVP, but only played 2 games along with Tari Eason. Amon Thompson looked beautiful in what he played in the first game. Went down with an ankle injury, grade 2. Going to be out for a couple of weeks. Preseason's not for 3 months, if anybody's unfortunately wondering. I think a couple of days ago, we were 90 days. It was like yesterday or 2 days ago, we're 90 days away from the next time the Houston Rockets will play live, i.e. preseason. So, yeah, Thomas, a lot to look forward for the Rockets right now, led by your guy, Freddie Double V, Rockford's finest. Made a whole, if you guys didn't see today's video, I talked a lot about Jalen Green. It was basically just, I've been watching a lot of Jalen Green because I was on our show today. My buddy was saying Jalen Green isn't anything special. And I was looking at so many of his points scored last year, and it was majority ISO, Alpern Şengün, pick and rolls, just off cuts, Usman Garuba, KPJ, obviously. But I think having Freddie Double V on this Rockets team at point guard, guy who's averaged seven assists the last couple of seasons, I think he's really going to elevate Jalen Green. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jalen Green takes a step this year. I think there's two routes Jalen Green has this season. He either averages around what he did this year statistically, but his shooting percentage is a lot better. He's a lot more efficient instead of, like 40%, 42%, 43% from the field. Maybe gets it up a couple of ticks, still shoots between 22 to 23 points per game. Hopefully we keep seeing a rise in rebounds or assists, maybe get those up to at least 4. But I think a great world would be Jalen Green next season averaging 25 on efficient enough shooting and 25, 5 and 5, I think would be a stellar year from Jalen Green. And it really wouldn't surprise me because of Fred's help as well. And just, obviously the continual progression of him as a player, as an athlete, franchise guy. Thankfully we don't have to figure that out quite yet. We got the whole season to figure that out, but that is the big question. We got a whole show about that yesterday. If you guys want to check that out, that was yesterday's main topic. It's a big year for Jalen, but I think he's going to take a major step this year. Yeah, I hope so. I think so. I agree. I do agree. I've always been high on Green. He's got so much talent. Look at a player like Brandon Ingram and how he came along. Yeah, I was talking a lot about Booker today, a lot about Levine today. Booker had very similar – Booker and Green, I believe, averaged the exact same point totals in their sophomore year, 22.1. Devin Booker, very similar rookie season. I think it was 13 or 14 points per game. And then year 3 Book. I can't remember if Tyler Ulis was still their freaking starting point guard. It wasn't Chris Paul yet. The Suns were so bad for so much of Booker's first half of his career. But, yeah, Booker took that step. Levine eventually took that step. So having Fred's going to help a lot. I'm also really glad that Brook Lopez wasn't signed. If you guys know, I think Alperen Şengün's the truth. I think Alperen Şengün could be a franchise player. I think he could be a several-time All-Star. I think his ceiling is through the roof. It really is. I don't know what his ceiling is. It's broken. I can't even look up. It's like infinity. So who knows? But I was watching so much of Jalen Green getting buckets. He's such a skilled player. He can shoot. But I'm excited about, like we were thinking, is Şengün going to be the 4 and Brook the 5? Is Şengün going to come off of the bench? I just like the idea of a more open paint for Jalen, especially. But yeah, he's gonna come out guns blazing. I love the way he's been. I love the way he carries himself. He's very. I say it all the time. But he's like, not cocky, but he's kind of like he's got that swag. I think is probably the best way to describe it. Like he's pretty swaggy, but he's also humble. So I don't know what the word for that would be, but he's just a cool dude. And he's been getting to work with Freddie Double V and all the Rockets players, man. And it's going to work so perfect with Ime. Our new additions, guys like Fred, guys like Dylan Brooks, already been in the lab, already kind of building that rapport with the Rockets. Jock Landell, Uncle Jeff's going to be money for us too. But these young guys they just want to work and they just want to get better. And they have this like humble swag to them, Jabari Smith Jr., Jalen Green, KPJ, but they want to learn. They want to work. They want to improve. They want to compete. They want to win. And they want to win together. So it's great vibes. And there would be nothing like a Summer League championship. I know it sounds maybe a little stupid, especially if you're not a Rockets fan. But a Summer League championship, man, if your team wins it, it's always fun. It's always going to be fun. That's like, You ride that for 3 more months. We're the Summer League champions. It's a great way to go out. And by out, I mean the 3-month hiatus until live NBA basketball. You know how excited I am about the Thunder. Thunder got a great future, too. We're going to be playing them a lot. Rockets win on 7-1-3 day. That's big for the city. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, GSC? Appreciate you stopping by. Saying what's up, Correct Cuts. What up, bro? How's it going? I missed the game. Heard Cam went off again. We're going to be too loaded at small forward position. Cam, Brooks, Tari, Tate, Cam. Oh my goodness, I'm stupid. Can Brooks, Tari, Tate, and Cam all get minutes? I don't know. Yeah, I think especially because the other night, Tuesday night, Cam Whitmore didn't have a good game. Cam Whitmore actually, looked like a 19-year-old at Summer League who just got drafted. I would imagine he spends – we have some roster spots. So I don't know if I'm not going to say he's going to start in the G League. But I would imagine he is a double-digit guy on the rotation regardless next season at the start. So, what exactly does that entail? I don't know. Keep in mind, teams are never fully healthy. The unfortunate reality, something you got to consider. So at some point, sooner rather than later, I would imagine Cam gets some type of opportunity and, hopefully he can make the most of it. But, I'm thinking Cam, I've been saying this a lot. I think Cam for me is more of, I think next year is going to be like, this is like year 0. It's like year 0.5 for a 19-year-old like Jabari. I've been comparing him to Jabari all week. When just thinking about these guys are so freaking young coming into the league, that Cam might be a back pocket player for either the whole year, the start of the year, half the year, whatever it is. I appreciate it coming through here. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. These are always available on streaming platforms. Links down below. Let's see if we hit 100 total listens. Just exciting. We have not, but we'll be there because of you guys. So thank you. Gonna be an exciting season. Our Rockets fans coming around on Freddie. He fits well. I think for sure. I think the team option that wasn't initially announced also really had helped get Rocket fans more fully bought into the idea of it. And damn, there's 2 holes on my left sock. What the hell? I just bought these. Socks aren't cheap. It's just ridiculous. They're socks. I think the workouts with Jalen Green also really help. And that's just how Freddie is. So obviously Raptors fans know, what's cool is no Raptors. What's up, Maurice? No Raptors fan has been like, that was a horrible signing. And actually, most people haven't even said that. Not even just Raptors fans. People aren't saying oh, why if Freddie VanVleet, that was a stupid sign. It's more of, oh wow, you maxed Freddie. That's kind of interesting. That's something that some people might say that's stupid or crazy, which it is crazy. Freddie V, Rockford's finest, undrafted, getting a max contract. That's crazy, man. But his play is going to speak for himself. His work ethic is already speaking for himself. So I think most Rocket fans are quite excited about Freddie V right now. Yeah, exactly. I keep hearing he's overpaid. He's overpaid. How it'll be is he's overpaid, but it's a good fit. There's always a but, and it's a good but. Yeah. I said socks should be capped at $8. It's 100% right. It's just 100% right. I mean, it's ridiculous. Just bought these. I know they're just socks, but I can get the Freddie V signing, but that Dylan Brooks trade, I didn't get. Culture. Dylan Brooks, I'm starting to get really excited about Dylan Brooks being on this team. I know we have so much talent, but the thing is, when you have guys like Tari Eason, especially, is a guy who comes to mind. KJ Martin Jr. was a guy who came to mind when we're talking about minutes at the forward position. Another thing. These guys, I'm talking Rockets, and they'll just want to pull up. Sorry, hands. But if you're good, you're going to play. And Tari does so much right, and he does so good, and he just does so much that you want in a player. He's coachable. He's likable. He's a good guy. Like, that's what the overarching theme here is with Fred, with Dylan, with Jock that we were talking about earlier. These guys work. These guys work very, very hard at what they do, and they've been very successful in the league. Fred's been very successful in the league. Dylan Brooks, minus the playoffs this past year, has been very successful in the league. And we just keep drafting guys who are fitting perfectly. And we're going to have this culture of this hungry team. Hungry, fast, swaggy team. I'm a believer in Fred. Great addition. Rockets fans know that Fred VanVleet is worth a max contract for us. It's the same reason Draymond gets a max with GS. Fred provides exactly what we need, so it works. Exactly. Cam Air, what's up, Static? Trademarked. Freddie and Udoka will bring Brooks in line. I think it could be a good value sign. The thing is with Dylan Brooks, I could be mistaken. I don't think I am, though. Like, you don't hear teammates being like it. I guess there was actually a comment in the playoffs. Who said it? Jaren Jackson, or when they got booted from the playoffs. I don't really mind Dylan Brooks's antics and shenanigans. I like it. I think there's a fine line between, just win at all costs and, like morals with injuring players or, doing certain things. But that's where Ime Udoka comes in to keep him in line. And there's incentives in there, which is good for Dylan Brooks. And which is good. If it's good for Dylan Brooks, it's going to be good for the Rockets. But, Brooks is a hell of a defender. He's one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA, He's just at his position. He's one of the best defenders in the league. And that's why he has the defensive allocates to show for it. So, very excited. Damn. Dark Side DJ, not huge on Cam. And to summarize that, he won't be more than a third or fourth option his whole career if he stays with us. I don't think that's a negative thing at all, and I'm not trying to say you meant that negatively. But every player has a role. So, yeah. What's our chat? Throw some chats if you feel cool doing so. Ooh, that's my elbow. Oh, that's my elbow. Throw some chats down. What do you think? Predict Cam through 3 summer league games. Predict Cam Whitmore's future in the NBA. Brooks was a good piece on a second seed team that had no identity before him and Moran. Yeah. Brings that edge, Brings that aura. He's just got that aura about him. He's dope, man. His teammates like him. Yeah, he says stupid stuff. Everybody says stupid stuff. Seeing Cam play, although I know it's summer league, I feel so much less hurt that we let go of KJ Martin. Yeah. I think the loss of KJ, the trading away of KJ Martin shows a couple of things with obviously bringing in Dylan Brooks, but how they feel about guys like Tari Eason, Jabari Smith Jr., Cam Whitmore, and about guys like Jayshawn Tate and wanting to hold on to Jayshawn Tate at the end of the day, if the Houston Rockets are a winning team next season, Jayshawn Tate is perfect. Every winning team wants a guy like Jayshawn Tate. It's a big if, and we could play what if all night. If Jayshawn Tate could shoot, I mean, he would be like really sought after. But that 3-point shot there's nothing there, like at all, which can hurt you when you start getting into maybe the playoffs, for example. But that's a great problem to have, and it's not 2021 anymore, and Jayshawn Tate's not the starting small forward anyways. But if need be, I'd feel fine with Jayshawn Tate coming in as a spot starter for a couple of games, couple of weeks, whatever it is. There's a fine line, and I think he crossed it by getting distracted. He's so pissed from that situation. He's coming back with a vengeance. Yeah, he's definitely going to be getting after it. He's the type of guy to do that, which is great. What's up, Swaggy D? Cam's a beast, built like an MF, just turned 19. He's not even done growing yet, physically or mentally 19, only 19. Yeah, exactly. That's correct. Throws down here. These 19-year-old kids are nuts. I mean, they're just so raw. Same thing with Amon Thompson, right? Who has more of a role next season, Amon or Cam? Well, I guess one was taken at 4 and the other 20. But, yeah, these are going to be things that we're talking about for the next 3 months, man. What are these Rocket rotations going to be looking like? I'm excited. I see Whitmore as a mix of Cam Thomas and Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is a dog. He's a hooper. Amon is probably LeBron 2.0. Top 1% athlete. If he develops jump shot, he'll be unstoppable 100%. I think he'll be unstoppable regardless. And if that kid gets a shot, it's over. I mean, it's completely over. It's probably gonna take a couple years, and that's why we got guys like Freddie Double V on the roster here. So, yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be it here. 10 o'clock. Thank you all for tuning in, man. Great Rockets talk tonight. A 2-dayer. Love to see it. And yeah, it's awesome, man. We're gonna keep doing these, obviously, pretty much every single day. So stay tuned for that. If you ever miss one or you want to listen to it on streaming platforms, I know it's probably getting annoying now, so I'll stop saying as much, but links in the bio. Or type in Let's Talk Rockets. And you can follow the Twitter too if you want. So cheers. We'll see you tomorrow.